"What was that red thing that shot up?" asked Qinjun. "That is the bloodline of the mighty, and if his descendant dies, the blood will return to the elder, and he will relive the moment before his descendant dies." Daji, knowing the blood mark, which was a technique of an elder from the Night Pavilion, and seems to be an enemy of our Qinjun. I don't mind experience boost, since killing this fool was a relive to the Night Pavilion, and if Ibhad let him live, I would have been on much trouble. Somewhere at unknown location at the mountains, the blood approached a figure which seemed to be meditating when the figure reached out his hand, grabbing the blood pool and crushing. At that moment, he saw our protagonist ending his son's life. This action angered the head of the Night Pavilion. This made the old man boil in rage, releasing enemous aura, and called out Evil Dragon when a shadow figure manifested the old man, looking at the memory. He realized Fahai and ordered the shadow figure to find our protagonist's group and kill them all. The shadow figure responded swiftly and departed.
A few minutes later.
"Hey Fahai, can you teach me that palm technique of your the Diddy touch you know for research purposes?" Fahai declined since the Wang Kuai palm technique was not supposed to be shared by people out of the temple. This made our protagonist sad, bro. Was sad, cause he can't violate people. Nanahai, seeing this, told our protagonist she can teach him her techniques. Qinjun told her since their techniques can only be used by the dragon race, which she agreed, but she had other techniques that could harden out protagonist's body to be tough like iron. Using her hand, she imprinted the techniques into Qinjun's mind. Qinjun felt his mental perception overflowing with powerful techniques, all of them overflowing into his mind, causing him to gain understanding. System congratulated our protagonist for awakening 3 ancient techniques, and for that, he will have a chance to summon. This made our protagonist excited, since he gained the lost 3 ancient martial arts for the great opportunity. Nanahai was happy, blushing from the praise she received from Qinjun, and our boy was happy for getting a chance to draw summon, and this time it was its race was a demon among the supreme ones, and with 100% loyalty. Happy Qinjun waited for his next summon to arrive. The royal guards arrived at a plain which was full of bones and with full of corpse. Qinjun, youngest brother, asked what was with the dead corpses. Anyway, the guard says this monster means they are almost to the territory of the Zhuo dynasty, since they keep beasts as pets, and they rarely clean them up. And they arrived at the Blue Kingdom, which they were accepted, but Daji and Nanahai noticed that a wave of demons were approaching, this time led by a demon king. The gates were ordered to be shut due to the incoming demon tide. This time, they were causing a huge commotion. Qinjun noticed the incoming tide from the Blue Kingdom wall. Qinjun was told that the tide was able to knock down a kingdom's wall and eliminate almost everyone. Blackie asked our boy if he needed him to disperse the demon tide. Daji, looking at the wired behavior of the demon tide, suggests that they may be possessed. The tide were crushing their heads to death onto the kingdom's wall, as if they were escaping something terrifying than death. "Bunch of weaklings are on my way. Begone, you insolent fools," someone shouted behind the tide. The figure was Li Yuaba, our protagonist summon. This man was seriously annihilating the tide because they were in his way.